What feeling does looking at pictures of the ocean depths awaken in you? Do you feel unease, discomfort, and the urge to vomit caused by feeling like you're sitting on the edge of a skyscraper? If just looking at these pictures upsets you, you 100% suffer from thalassophobia. Thalassophobia is the intense fear of large bodies of water such as the ocean, sea, or large lakes. Some people's stomachs get upset by just looking at the sights of deep ocean waters, and for others, that feeling might just be felt when swimming in deep waters or being out on a boat in the ocean. If you don't have this phobia, you might think these people just fear the water, but no, that's actually acrophobia, which is classified as the fear of water itself. However, just imagining you're swimming in the ocean and the huge ship is sailing towards you is enough to wake up the tingles in your body, even if you don't have thalassophobia. Think about it. 71% of the Earth's surface is covered with water, and the oceans itself hold about 96.5% of Earth's water. You know us at Bite Notes, we're perfectionists, so let's bite into that knowledge. Exploring the ocean is far more complicated than you think it is. The ocean at great depths is characterised by zero visibility, extremely cold temperatures, and crushing amounts of pressure. Pressure that crushed OceanGate's Titan submarine back in June 2023, if you remember. Despite the ocean's characteristics, submarines that can actually go to the bottom of the ocean and withstand the pressure cost a lot of money, and the funding might be the key problem. It's not like one vehicle can explore the whole ocean. We'd need thousands of them, and that's not something the government wants to do, and it's certainly not something people with thalassophobia would like to see. The more one learns about the oceans, the stronger the thalassophobia. So what exactly are they scared of? Despite all of the technological advancements throughout history, the human eye saw the deepest part of the ocean just a few years ago, back in 2019 when a manned vessel dived to the bottom, and I can bet my life that that pair of eyes wasn't owned by someone with thalassophobia. At 10,934 metres under the water's surface, investor and former naval officer Victor Vescovo holds the world record for the deepest any human has ever travelled into the ocean. Vescovo reached the deepest point in the deepest part of the deepest zone of the ocean, known as the Challenger Deep, located in the Mariana Trench. Whether you have thalassophobia or not, there's something that makes your heart skip a beat, something that gives you a shortness of breath when it comes to the ocean secrets. Think about it. It's so severe that it's even got its own name, thalassophobia. The severity of thalassophobia and the signs and symptoms associated with it are quite complex. People with thalassophobia go through numerous episodes of emotional and physical anguish caused by a variety of triggers. Seeing images of the water, ocean depths, shipwrecks, various creatures, swimming, and much more. A 2016 study by Nicholas Carlton establishes that the fear of the unknown is an evolutionary mechanism that has driven the survival of the human species since the beginning, and it makes sense. Showing fear towards deep bodies of water is in effect justified, since in ancient times humans understood that their survival was reliant on remaining on land and staying away from aquatic environments. In return, this developed into a fundamental fear passed down from generation to generation in order to ensure the survival of humankind. But the reason why someone has thalassophobia always differs. For example, in Jewish, Christian, and Muslim belief systems, the sea is often seen as a space for disaster and punishment. This is evident in the Old Testament of the Bible, through stories such as Noah's Ark. On the other hand, real cases of ship catastrophes such as the Titanic sinking with their passengers drowning have been made terrifyingly realistic through the movie versions, which is probably a reason why some people developed thalassophobia. People who are afraid of violent death or particularly drowning are also more likely to develop thalassophobia. These influences have added to the prevalence of the fear in deep bodies of water throughout time, making thalassophobia more and more present in today's world. This makes sense, especially when you add in the fact that people never visited seas and oceans more often than nowadays. A negative or past traumatic event can also trigger a deep fear of oceans. Traumatic experiences of being frightened while swimming or almost drowning are also leading causes of thalassophobia. It's important to remember that thalassophobia isn't only the fear of what's in the ocean, but also the fear of the ocean's emptiness. And with the ocean being huge, we can't really know if it's full of creepy creatures and various things, or pretty much empty. But one thing I know is that today you learnt a lot about the oceans, its depths, and the fear its depths cause. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Bite Notes. Bite into brilliance, anytime, anywhere.